everyone, welcome to another video, and we're going to be showing off my custom Jada Roadrunner first. This was that weird one that you could find online. I think they came out with this one pretty recently. I think 2018. What the hell was that? Alright, some little thing just fell out of it. You could find this one online, and it has blacked out bumpers, but I swapped them out for another Roadrunner that I have for chrome bumpers. This whole thing would be blacked out normally. This part right here would be done in a black color. And I wasn't too big on how it looked. Kind of was a bit too overwhelming. I do like it with the blacked out rims though. That looks cool. I dig that. Especially with the chrome mirror and the rest of the car all being blacked out. I was just like, what the hell is that? So I did this, and especially with the back had a blacked out bumper. Swapped it out for a chrome one, and I think it looks much better because it kind of clashed with the black around the taillights, and I didn't really like that. Got an opening trunk. The only thing I'm not really digging is the chrome steering wheel, because the other Roadrunner that I have doesn't have that. But it's not really that big of a deal. Not like on the Mitsubishi, which I should probably show off in that video as well. In this video as well, I mean. The engine's all done in chrome. But overall, I mean, I really like the Roadrunner. I think they did a good job on this. This is definitely one of Jada's better molds. Speaking of the Roadrunner, I actually want to... I talked about this with my friend the other night. You know, I grew up loving 68 through 70 Dodge Chargers. I'm really starting to appreciate 66 through 67. I don't like them. I just like to see them for what they are. You know, I like them to an extent, I should say. It's really cool to see how a car kind of started and stuff like that. Like, you know, like what they looked like before. And I really, really like 71 through 74. But if I had a choice, like 68 through 70 Charger or Roadrunner, which one would I go with? I might say Roadrunner. As I get older, I start to appreciate the Roadrunner a lot more than the Charger. I mean, I still love the Charger, don't get me wrong. That's 68 through 70 Dodge Charger, dream car. Love those things. But the Roadrunner is just growing on me. I don't know why. Every time I see it, I'm just... something about it. It grips me. I don't know why. It's not particularly like an underdog. I mean, this thing has had good accomplishments. They had the Superbird and everything. These drove in NASCAR, same as the Charger. But I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's as I get older, I'm loving the Roadrunners much more. Alright, so here's the Eclipse from Jada. And you might have saw my unboxing with it, which was really cringy and really stupid and really funny. Well, probably not very funny, but yeah. So what's happened to this car as of late? Well, I took it apart, and the fact that the car had a chrome steering wheel was killing me, as well as a steering column. I thought it was really stupid looking. So I took it apart, repainted the interior. Now it's got gray seats. I painted the seat belts. Kind of hard to see, but I did that. Repainted the interior. The shifter is no longer chrome either. It's now black. So, yeah, this looks better. I like the gray seats. Just stands out a bit more. And I also repainted some of the engine. Let's see if I can show that. A little bit of red in there. Just black over the chrome parts. A little bit of silver. Not too much, but enough. You know, it works. The real car, the real version of this was actually a show car. It wasn't really a race car. It was the 4-cylinder with, it was a non-turbo 4-cylinder car. with a custom-built roll cage. It had a sound system, screens, and a body kit. It wasn't something that went fast. It was just something that you'd see at like a car show or something like that. Something that just sat and looked cool. But in the movie, they really make it seem like this was a fast car, but it wasn't. It wasn't really fast, which is a bit of a bummer. But I mean, it was meant to be a show car. I could see people hating on that, being like, "Oh, that's so stupid. Why would you make it where it's not a fast car or something like that?" But I mean, I kind of get why. It's just meant to sit there and look cool. So I guess there's no real point of making it a high performance machine if you just want to show it off. I don't know. All right, let's move on to the next project. All right, now Oxide has covered these before. Well, the ones that he's done. But I'm doing, let's go ahead and pan this up a little bit. The gun tank. These are the Gundam kits. And in my world was dragons and post-apocalyptic stuff. There are robots that are still around. There's also dragon versions of robots, and there's human-made robots. Dragon-made robots are more humanoid in nature. They're not hostile. They're just built to maintain dragon temples and serve dragons. That's all they do. There's nothing really too complex about them. But as of the human robots, they are built to be like machines, like these killing machines, like tanks. And in the world before the apocalypse, they made what were called tank bots or tank robots. And they were essentially tanks. They were easy to deploy, easy to repair. They were unmanned, so you could just have a whole lot of them. They were very heavily armored. And we're going to be making that with this, because that's essentially what this is. And, yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool. I think I might paint it olive drab. I don't know if I'm going to do it all rusty, because the ones in my world are rusty by the time that the group sees them, because it's been years since the apocalypse. But yeah, really excited for this. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Take a look at the back of the box. There's nothing really there. Yeah, that's a lot like how they look. They have the two arms with just machine guns on the ends. That's pretty much how they are. And from what I've seen, this seems like a pretty easy kit. Probably won't be anything that crazy. Hopefully it goes together pretty well. It looks like a snap kit for the most part. Like, I don't think they've said like any kind of glue is recommended or anything. Let me get this open. Yeah, it doesn't really. It looks like everything will just snap into place. It doesn't look like there's any kind of glue recommendations or anything like that. That is probably very loud for you guys. Alright, y'all about to hate me in a minute. Alright, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. This looks like it'll be easy to paint. All I have to do is just keep everything on the sprue and just paint everything olive drab. Looks like there's a couple more stuff in there. Those are the okay, so these are the tracks. That's cool. That's kind of interesting that they're all one piece. I wonder how much of a pain they're going to be to get on. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm confident in it. I'm thinking that it'll be pretty good. So yeah, that'll be this thing, and I think it'll work great within scale of my models because they're pretty big. Well, this doesn't look overly big, but in the story, I think they're around 8 or 9 feet tall. So not too big, but I think it should work for, what we want to do. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope you have